I see you on the
Still
stream
right now.
I can hear you. I'll take your guys' word on that.
Okay, Withered's mic isn't working, so we can all hear him, but you guys can't. He is aware of this. You're not missing anything.
Withered is Withered is reciting the Communist Manifesto, and you're all missing it.
No.
He said no a couple times for those who can't hear him.
I know they can hear me now. I need to fix my settings a little bit. I just want to set my presets back to how they were.
Wow, Withered, I didn't know you could recite the entire Iliad.
Alright. Chat, I'm sorry for the anticlimactic opening, okay? Today's gonna be insane. I promise. We're here. Today's the day, alright? You have no idea how long I've been anticipating this day. This day, I've planned for the stream for months, and somehow I still fucked it up. But anyway, I've been planning the stream for months. Because I have something very specific that I wanted to share with you. So for those of you... by the way, tell me if my mic sounds good. Stream chat, specifically, because I had to change all the settings. But I've been... By the way, thanks for the members, Mio. Thanks for the members, Bogue. And thanks for the super chat. One more than Gibi will ever get. Don't be mean to Gibi. So... I'm gonna cut to the chase. Over the past 3 or 4 months, I've been working on a video that is set to release this month on March 31st. That is the biggest video I have ever made. Maybe not in length. It's the second biggest in length. But the biggest in content and in aura. Okay? Because I made a connection randomly that I managed to kind of trace a through line through, that I think genuinely solves the entire, FNAF universe, and today I'm here to introduce you to that concept. Have y'all gotten to the time travel part yet? Not yet, we'll get there. And so, I think that this...
Just like my immortal.
This just completely, breaks open the, universe and universe lore of FNAF. And it just completely explains everything. Full disclosure, this is not a, oh my god, I solved the timeline, BV first, Charlie second. No, this is not that. However, this is a means to solve that. This is a way that we can solve those things. Everyone, like the stream, spam the word mirror for no particular reason. And let's go on to our next screen.
Woo!
He knows his mic isn't working. Bro, it's karma. He picked a theory that people will make fun of me if they hear me say it, because people make fun of how I say mirror. So he's gonna, ruin FNAF for me.
Again. Okay, I'm back. Chat. I'm really sorry, Streamlabs sucks. This software is always out to get me, okay? I present to you Mirror Theory. You've already seen it. It's okay. So, I'm going to explain Mirror Theory, the basic premise to you, very quickly, and then I'm going to write up a storm and kind of tease some things that I've been working on. I might even show you the intro for the video. But so, allow me to lay it out for you. Mirror Theory is a concept that goes over the real world, the spirit world, the FNAF minigames, the flip side, FNAF world, FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, FNAF 5, FNAF 6, UCN, all the modern era games as well, specifically the AR network, Mexes, F10 and 4, The Mimic, Burn Trap, Glitchtrap, everything. This explains all these topics that I just said are explained in some way by mirror theory. All of them. Especially some of the bigger mysteries of the modern era and some of the intricacies of the modern era that people might not fully understand. So, I don't want to spoil too much because I want you guys to watch the video, obviously. But I'm going to explain it to you right now, and panel, I want you to follow along and kind of tell me what your thoughts are, and we're just going to have a talk about this because that's what I'm here to do. And if I end up getting any new brainwaves, it's going to go on the Google Doc.
Okay.
So, basically, we're all aware that FNAF World is some kind of weird spirit thing. It's not fully clear what it is, but we know that it has some kind of relation or importance to the spirit world. And we know that one of the weirder parts of FNAF World is the flip side. So, the flip side is the main part of this theory, and it's where the theory gets its name, because I think the flip side functions as a mirror between the two main universes in FNAF. That said two main universes being, the real world and the spirit world. So the real world would be, the reality that we see in the FNAF games, like, say, FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, Sister Location, FNAF 6, and, like, Security Breach is, like, pure reality. And the spirit world is the other side of this coin, which would be stuff like FNAF World. It's stuff like maybe FNAF 4, maybe the FNAF arcade minigames, the VR games. And that's kind of also a big point of this theory. Because the modern FNAF era has this huge emphasis on VR, on AR, which is used interchangeably. There has never been a single instance of VR and AR that isn't used interchangeably, especially in the books. This is notable. And so, basically, I think that mirror theory explains the VR world especially, because I think that what the VR games are doing, and what FNAF AR is doing especially, not the FNAF AR, the FNAF AR world. FNAF AR isn't mentioned in this video. The AR world. I'm glad it isn't. But the AR world is very, very relevant as well, because I think Fazbear Entertainment is trying to recreate the flip side with the AR world. This is a lot to take in. It's a lot of information, and it must sound completely bonkers as I'm saying it right now, but I promise it makes sense. The video...
Hey, listen, I have a video saying that Fredbear plush is the Mimic, so I will accept anything.
Yeah, listen,
So-
I'm obviously completely on board with arcade theory, right? Like that all of that is true, that the video games are the ghost world, whatever. I want to hear about Fazbear recreating it. I love that.
Okay. So people are saying it's kind of like already been talked about before. People have talked about the connection between the flip side and the AR, and like the AR world and Ruin, but they haven't talked about it to the extent that I have. Because the thing that most people don't understand, I think, is that FNAF World is very relevant to the modern story still. It's always relevant. No matter how much Scott wants to get rid of it, it's still very relevant. And so, I'm kind of like, right now, what I want to do is I want to boot up FNAF World and I want to show you something, some specific things. I want to boot up a new save file and kind of show you what I'm talking about.
Hype.
Because that's kind of important. All right. Bye-bye, Google Doc. I need to get FNAF World.
No.
So, here we go. It's probably going to be super loud. This game's audio is terribly unbalanced. I'm going to have to fix that.
That is true. I've experienced that myself. I'm sure you're going to talk about it. I'm very, very excited. arcadey theory, VR, blah 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 stuff. Does this where do things like the existence of like the books come in for this theory? Like, how are you using frights and tales and
Frights and tales are being used for supplementary evidence, but they're also being used to establish kind of the groundwork of this like theory. They're important, especially I'd say frights. Tales is also important for this, but I don't know. It's complicated. The frights story I'm going to be using the most is Into the Pit, of course, because Into the Pit is super all about this.
Yeah.
But yeah. I know how much we all love Into the Pit here. All right.
Unironically, yes. I love reading. I love books.
All right, chat. Let me know if the game's really loud. It's definitely loud. This is like definitely loud to me, man. Let me know if the game's loud. New game.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna screen share to you soon. I just want to start the game. All right, chat. Let me know if the game's loud. Yeah, it's loud. Okay, that's what I suspected. It's on 0.5 volume, by the way. So.
Maybe you need to turn it up. That was like my old VCR. For some
Compared to
reason,
the voices, it's loud.
The higher number made it quieter.
What kind of haunted frights VCR did you have?
No idea, dude.
Gibi, say something.
We used to watch The Land Before Time, and
I love The Land Before Time on VHS, especially the one where they find Chomper. He's so
okay, you know what?
Yes.
We're gonna run FNAF World without audio because it's not necessary, so whatever.
That's fine.
Yay!
Let me share my screen. Alright, chat. Oh, and let me... Is my guy here? He is. Okay. Bam! Beautiful. Alright, let's go. This game's super loud for me, but chat can't hear it, I think, if I made my calculations correctly.
I can hear it, and it rules.
Well, you can hear it, but chat can't. So,
well, now I can't hear
I'm gonna read this dialogue out to you. And I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm reading, okay? I know you may feel like going out and taking a stroll, but something seems very wrong today. All is not well in Animatronica. Animatronic Village? Village-tronica? We are working on it. The point is that something is horribly wrong. There have been a lot of bizarre creatures roaming around lately, even some that look like, gulp, us. We aren't prepared to deal with situations like this. Something bad must have happened on the flip side. Go see what you can find. Be careful though, our wood-cutting auto-chipper has gone haywire. It has been jump-scaring me all day. Hold, give it 10 seconds.
W Pablo's.
But you don't really believe that, do you?
God, this is so cool.
There is a task for you to complete. You have to leave breadcrumbs for him to help him find his way. Oh, look who's here.
That was lucky.
Well. Now I want you to pay extra close attention because there's some...
Say my name.
Alright. I just had to boot up chat on my phone. Alright.
That's fine. Pablo donated some memberships.
Thanks, Pablo.
So
Alright.
Pablo's,
So, we're gonna start the game. There's nothing extraordinary for now. I just want you to kind of look around at what you're absorbing, at this, like, information here. I think I found a clue as to what is happening. Look behind me. There's a tree that is distorted and glitched. You don't know as much as I do, but I will tell you that this is a safe haven, a sanctuary. Whatever has gone wrong, we have to fix it. It'll be an adventure. Something horrible must have happened on the flip side, because it's causing this world to fracture. Objects like the tree behind me have broken. But I think you can use these fractures to get to places you couldn't reach before. You have to go and find the source of these fractures. Hold.
The source.
He's taking his sweet time. Yes,
Pablo's
the
again,
world beneath the surface world. B-dubs, thanks. This is a safe place. A sanctuary. The truth is that there is no safe place. You don't understand that. You are made for one thing. There is a task for you to complete. Before you follow this passage, go back. Find the clock.
Sorry, just what I was gonna say is when you said Pablo, I forgot that was a guy in chat, and I thought like you were just calling Glitch Fredbear that, and I was like, oh, that's a name I haven't heard
That
before,
is his name.
but I'll run with it.
Yeah, published as a
Chat,
bunch
no!
of
What's that?
memberships.
It's some kind of clock.
Some kind of
Ugh. Oh my god, it's Balloon Boy. This is my T-Dress impression.
BD click.
Yay!
Yippee.
I can make the sound effect of the kids at the end. Yay!
So, chat, bear that clock in mind because that's important. I'm sure you all know what this means, but for those of you less versed in FNAF worldisms. Alright, I wonder what that glitchy tree was all about. Let's find out, shall we? Oh boy, I'm so freaking scared. So this is the flip side. And one thing you'll notice about the flip side, which is obviously the main feature of the flip side, is that it allows you to do something very, very specific. If this game loaded faster, it allows you to teleport through space. I'm sure you're all aware, but the reason I bring this up is for a very specific reason. Also, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do the fight. You'll be able to get to see my pro FNAF World gameplay right here.
Oh man, this fight ruined your argument.
No, it's
I
okay.
love RPGs.
Actually, this is relevant because the enemies in the FNAF World are also pretty important to this. They're not as important, but fredbear says, I think he's about to say it in this dialogue that I'm about to have here, so I shouldn't ruin it. Great, be sure to press that button behind you to clear the path for later. That way you won't have to take the long way again. I think that a lot of these monsters are misguided side effects of whatever has happened on the flip side. It looks like you can knock some sense into them, and then they'll join you. How wonderfully convenient. You need to find another subtunnel under the game, and it's probably hidden inside another glitched object. Ahead are the dusting fields. You will probably find the next glitched object there. Be careful, things only get more dangerous from here. Hurry to freak up, dude. Waiting for you.
Ooh, she's always sent us.
Things don't get more dangerous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You are being played. You are being led through hoops. Meanwhile, the puppet master is laughing at you. You do need to find the dusting fields, but not because there is any urgent adventure ahead. Find the clock. Oh my god, it's me! Alright. Chat, I'm not gonna...
Shizue sent us a very important message.
Is it a gift?
In the stream chat.
A very specific gift.
Wait, what is it? That one?
It is a Bowser gift. Sure is.
W Bowser's.
Let's go back into the flip side, because we didn't have a look at this one over here. So, the reason I'm doing this, like, little... I'm not going to play for all of FNAF World, because I don't want to. But the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you kind of what... Shh, get the freak away from me.
Rats.
Run, Freddy,
Rats.
run!
We're
Alright.
the rats.
So I want to show you, kind of... Oh, by the way, this is also interesting. Funny how you can just break the fabric of reality by going into an object that doesn't look like it's glitched but is, huh? Oh wow,
Crazy.
I can phase through walls. Oh no, I'm being attacked by mysterious glitching entities. I wonder what this reminds me of. If only there was a game in the modern FNAF era where I can use an object to walk into objects that are normally there but now magically aren't, and then just somehow phase through walls, and just teleport into an alternate dimension. Can anyone name a FNAF game where I can do that?
I really hope.
Five Nights
no
at
one in
Candy's
the-
3.
I really hope no
Not
one in the
exactly the
chat
answer I
has
was looking for,
epilepsy,
Gibi.
Because this is
Can I just die already? Kill me. This is for dramatic effect, please. Just kill me.
Anyway, the answer is FNAF Ruin.
Exactly. So, as some of the more astute viewers might have noticed, the connection I'm making here... Oh, I managed to run away. Nice. The connection I'm making here is mostly to Ruin. Because this entire game is just Ruin. It's just Ruin from a different lens. I'm not saying that this is the events of Ruin. I'm not saying that we're playing as Cassie. I'm not saying this is a prequel or a sequel or anything, okay? What I'm saying is that the rules of FNAF World are very clearly the same as the rules of Ruin. And I think that the reason this is relevant is because these are the cosmic rules of FNAF. The rules that you see in FNAF World and the rules that you see in Ruin are what tie the entire FNAF universe together and it's what makes this universe work. So I'm going to play through a little bit more because I want to get to one more particular landmark. By the way, chat, spam 14 if you think I can beat this boss, because I don't know if I can. I haven't played in a while.
You also haven't been fighting anyone, so you have like no XP.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't think
There
I
might be
need
some
to
consequences to
level
those
up before the
actions.
fight. I can handle it, I think. If I can't beat it no bites, that would be kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I've beat it no bites before, so. And so I'm gonna beat this boss, and I'm gonna get to the next area, the dusting fields. I think it's called the dusting fields. And then I'm going to show you a specific object of interest. And after that, we're gonna stop playing FNAF World. I'd play Ruin, but I don't have it installed, because quite frankly, I run out of space on my PC, so. I'll see if there's any other relevant games I could play, because there are a few I have in mind. And then I kind of want to lay out my ideas more clearly. Yeah, I'm gonna die probably.
We're gonna be looking at some sort of shadowy dancing bear.
Maybe. He's not that important, but I want to point him out anyway. Water hose doesn't do anything on this guy. I don't know why I keep spamming it.
Oh my god, Chipper, like Chipper and Sons Lumber Company. I get it. It's funny. Gasp, what if Chipper and Sons...
Yeah, if I don't beat this
is
boss, I'm quitting the game,
right.
so...
I'm quitting my channel.
No, I won't. I need stream time, so... We're almost done. He's almost done.
Do you have any thoughts in particular about who you play as in FNAF World, if anyone?
So, this is relevant to later, and I will bring it up, but... I think that the debate about who we play as in FNAF World is like the most misinterpreted debate ever. I'm the GOAT! I'm the GOAT!
Yay.
I beat the
We're
first
Playing as
boss.
Cassie.
Hot cheese.
Wrong.
Yo, we got Creamy Sheep Palpatine, $2. Hello,
Yo, thanks,
Chuds,
Chief.
Rip T-Dreads.
Okay, this was just for the chip that I need for the other boss fight, because I don't, you know. Bam, bam. Oh my god, it's a crying child. Oh, it's Cassidy.
Holy
sad.
shit.
That's my TD impression. Oh my god, it's the thing from UCN. Okay, I'll just kill you. I'll just slime you out, bounce spot.
Get him.
One shot. Oh, please be good. Okay, we take these.
Watermelon boy.
Okay, this is devolving into a FNAF World playthrough. I need to walk in. I promise I'll get to the point. It's just, I really like this game.
It's a good game, Brant.
They're good games, Brent.
So, I'm sorry to be like edging your patience, chat, but we are going to a very relevant area to this that I want to talk about in a bit. And then I'm going to talk about FNAF 4, which I know is your favorite game to talk about when it comes to lore discussions. Die, Freddy, die. I'm glad that my chat is like all T-Dread viewers that were left homeless after yesterday's incident. Oh, I'm looking for a home without my slop streamer. Whatever shall I do? FNAF 4, that's new. Yeah, it's like no one's ever talked about it before. Isn't that crazy? Dude, can you just die already? I know you have a ton of health, but like we kind of have things to be doing. I'm tired. Next loadout. Nice. Go Chica, you're the GOAT. Alright. I just need to do that boss fight one more time. If I remember correctly, that's how I do this. Right? Do. Not using the Halloween characters, not optimal for getting through the game. Well, I'm not a freaking cheater. I didn't even need to do the boss. That one's for the chip. Whatever. Welcome to
Do you have
the
an opinion?
dusting field.
Okay.
Oh boy, I sure wonder what that item is. It's like some kind of clock. Ooh. Get the freak out of my face, dude. Alright, better. Hello, Albin.
Find the clocks.
I forgot what the solution to this one is. I think it's, I
You
already
just touch
messed it
all
up.
of them. No, you just
Oh.
touch all of them. There's no pattern, I think.
Right. Because there's a specific order in FNAF 3, but it's low-key okay.
Yep.
Alright.
It probably won't damn the missing children's souls to hell or anything.
The
Hit it
subtunnel must be
backward.
up ahead. However, it looks like something's blocking the path. I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. I do need to warn you of something, though. When you enter a glitched object into a subtunnel, it's possible to find yet another glitched object inside. That'll take you into a subtunnel beneath the subtunnel. There may be even more glitched objects there. Just be sure to never go more than 3 glitches down. I'm not sure if you would find your way back up. Be sure to always search for new chips and bytes. They will be a huge help against monsters like the one up ahead. So, Now. Nice. Play along for now. You are being pulled on a string for his amusement. Don't enter the glitch yet. You need to go into the mine. Find the clock. We're not doing this, by the way, don't worry. TD might join, I don't know, I'd have to convince him though. Okay, chat, wish me luck on this fight. Bouncer, it's like he's some kind of green guy outside juniors.
I believe in you. The real question is, if we meet Old Man Consequences, when does this game take place?
All will be explained shortly, my good sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
question
TD's PC is still cooked, so he's gonna be like, hello. I just wanted to record some slop for you, to get you slopped on your first slop. Puchika the goat, no. Yeah, if we don't beat this boss, it's like irrelevant. I don't really need to beat this boss, I just want to do it.
What are you gonna show, if you don't mind?
I want to show what's
spoiler
after this
it a
boss,
little
but I
bit?
can show it without beating the boss probably, or I can just talk about it.
Okay.
Because it's not really that relevant. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat the boss. It's okay. Remember the FNAF World over-analysis stream where Loaf was playing so atrociously bad that they just stopped playing and just watched YouTube videos?
Vaguely.
That was prehistoric TDs.
Yep.
$14. 14. No,
14,
0.
chat.
Narrow
Lend me
Raven
your
in tears.
strength. Lend me your strength.
14?
I don't trust that snowman.
No.
No.
Alright.
Rip.
It's irrelevant. I didn't really need to show you this, but I'll explain it to you
That's
now.
fine.
Let me pull up an image of the FNAF World map real quick. Just so you... I'm sure you already know what I'm about to talk about, but...
The brain.
That's right.
Big brain. My goat is washed. Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Snowman. The brain.
Oh, mayonnaise. You guys are still on mayonnaise. That was like a one-time passing comment.
Narrow Raven still talks to me about mayonnaise. He's like, bro.
Well, his
what
mayonnaise
are
is a
you
different
eating?"
mayonnaise. Mine is a different inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
2 inside mayonnaises?
Yes. Chat. So let me like make it clear for you. Right? We started on this big green area at the top, and we made our way to this left white area, which is the frontal lobe. I'm sure you're all aware that this has been compared to a brain. A human brain, of course. And that this frontal lobe area having an abandoned carousel, not a carousel, a Ferris wheel, but overall like a festive, fall fest type imagery, and a dancing shadowy bear. The connections being made here, and being made through all the game, is that FNAF World is the crying child's consciousness, right? Those clocks that I entered, Those are recreations of the FNAF Free Happiest Day minigames. The first one was the BB's Air Adventure. The second one was the way you enter the second arcade, Mangle's Quest, on the Phantom Cheek arcade machine. All of these are solutions, and they're clues to set that up. And what Fredbear says about the subtunnels and like the layers beneath layers and whatever, this stuff is all really, really important, because the parallel that I'm drawing here is that Ruin is the flip side, and it is an attempt at something very similar to FNAF World. I think that William found out about some aspect of the memory world, tried to recreate it, didn't get all the way through, and the one thing that he didn't find to get all the way there was virtual reality. And virtual reality is the one thing that Fazent is so insistent on hammering into the company over and over and over again. It's the one thing that they always do. In Tales from the Pizzaplex, there's like 10 stories all about VR, and every single one of those stories ends with the main character dying because of the VR. But while they're in the VR, they see things, they see memories, they see the events of other stories sometimes. In the story Tiger Rock, while the guy's glitching through the VR headset, he sees the events of a different story called Nexi, which don't really have much to do with VR. Those events, like, pretty much nothing. But the main story is about a robot that is connected to the Pizzaplex's systems. And this theory, basically, the one sentence that I've been holding off from saying until now, is that this theory presumes that everything that happens in one universe has its effect on the other. Fredbear literally says this at the beginning of the game. Everything that goes on out there has an effect in here. Do you understand? Now, there's people who interpret that as, oh, everything that happens in the real world has an effect in the spirit world. I'm saying that everything that happens in the real world has an effect in the spirit world, but everything that happens in the spirit world also has an effect on reality. Are we following?
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page. So, the train of thought from there goes that these two universes, right? You have, let's draw ourselves a little chart here. So imagine this brain is FNAF world. Let's get ourselves a different image to represent reality. Let's say, okay, works. So this is security breach, right? But it doesn't matter. This is reality. Like, we can agree that this is the real world, right? So what you're seeing here is two parallel universes that seem to be completely separate from each other. There is no way for reality and this spirit world that we can't access to overlap unless you somehow were to bridge the connection between the two. I wonder how you do that.
Glitches.
The flip side.
I gasp.
If you open my stream, it's showing the little thing I'm
Sorry.
illustrating.
You're
So,
not streaming anymore, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's on my stream. Like, it's not actively
Okay.
changing. It's just a bunch of PNGs overlaid on top of each other.
No, yeah, I'm watching the stream.
Alright. So, basically, what we're saying is that these two worlds are entirely separate, except for the flip side. And these glitches, these terrible things that Fredbear talks about, he says that glitches in reality appear when terrible events happen. The flip side is described as a world beneath the surface world. World. Beneath the surface world. Beneath the surface world. Right? The flip side is beneath both these worlds. Cassie is able to enter the flip side by putting on the Vanny mask, and you're able to enter the flip side by going into the glitches. Now, these glitches in the flip side are caused by terrible events, and there's a lot of them in FNAF World. Every single one of these is a crime committed related to Fazbear Entertainment on the grounds of a Freddy's, or a tragedy just in general. So, let's count them off. Let's say crying child, Charlie, the MCI, the DCI, Elizabeth, and then we can tack on a bunch of others like David and Michael and whatever. But these are all represented as glitches, as fractures in the spirit world. But this specific part of the spirit world we're seeing here is the crying child's brain. It's the crying child's tragedy. It's the bite of 83. The crying child's brain was the part of him affected by that bite. So what we're seeing here is just a representation of the crying child's own part of the spirit world. It's also worth noting, I will get into this a bit later, but there's a specific sprite name that's relevant to this. Unusual carrot, we'll get there. Chill. I still haven't got to the minigames yet. Don't worry, it's all on account. This video is half an hour long. I assure you, I did my research. So, where this kind of gets a bit more crazy, and where less people might agree, is that we have reality here, and we have the spirit world, and we have the flip side bridging the gap between them. But there's a whole other layer to it, and that layer is FNAF free minigames. Sorry, separate part of the spirit world. So the entire events of FNAF world are laying out the events kind of FNAF free. We're literally piecing together these like memories and we're connecting them to their original, I guess, host, you could say. The person who wanted to be happy. The person who wanted a happiest day. Now, hot take. This is a minigame, right? This is a minigame of Charlotte Emily dying. Now, you might be inclined to say that this would go into the real world, even though it's a minigame. No. This is a minigame, and thus goes into the spirit world. What we see through minigame form, through these 8-bit graphics, it's all of it memory, without exception. All of it. Because the way that humans see the spirit world is through these minigames. This is how Scott chose to show us the memories of the spirit, because the spirit world and spirits are made up of memories. That is their core component. Remnant, especially, Remnant is what literally makes people, it leaves their kind of imprint on the world. You could argue about agony and whatever, but to simplify things, Remnant is emotion fused with a shell. Remnant is that. Remnant is memory. It's memory made present, as it's said in the Fazbear Frights book. And that is relevant because this entire spirit world thing, all this stuff, it's all memory. These are all memories. For the bite victim, it would be the memory of his life and the memory of his suffering, the happiest day. For him, it would be the memory of his final day alive. Well, theoretically alive, like walking, you know. And this memory would then be changed and altered to be his happiest day instead.
Hi, Corey.
Oh, hey, Corey.
Hello.
You missed most of my thesis.
Oh, I was in
You are
class and then an after-class activity.
Yeah, sorry, you're
Bryo,
but
I have said many
calm.
cool things. Chat's agreeing with me. But so, my
Sorry
argument
about
here.
college chat.
No worries. So my argument here is that all these minigames are how Scott is choosing to represent memories to us. Obviously, early on, it was like, oh, I can show these past events that happened in this simplified 8-bit style, so I don't have to work too much, and it's also a cool stylistic, like, plot device. But I think by FNAF World, he understood that this could have meaning. This could carry meaning. And I think that these minigames are all memories. All of them. FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, Sister Location, even the FNAF 6 minigames in some way are memories. Because you know what was the main defining feature of these minigames for a very long time? You had to die to see them. This is notable for FNAF 2 and Sister Location specifically. And what happens after you die? You become a spirit and you go into the spirit world. And that's how you access the memories. And you might be saying, withered. Well, that doesn't make sense. What about FNAF 3 and FNAF 4? FNAF 3, you insert yourself into the spirit world, which is how you cause happiest state to happen. And FNAF 4, you're dreaming. You're making a connection to the spirit world. You're bridging the gap between reality and the world of the spirits. There is not a single instance where you just go into a minigame out of nowhere. FNAF 4 especially is notable. I believe Michael is the dreamer. And so for him to be able to access the memories of his brother after he's already dead makes so much sense, especially considering all of FNAF 4.
I can do that
It's
with
all
Connie.
parallels. Wow, I didn't know that. I should try that sometime.
What?
Oh,
So,
No,
Don't
we got
worry
a
about
psychic
it.
mind link. Don't worry about
Hey,
it.
don't worry.
so. The crying child's memories are all over FNAF 4, right? These can't be only Michael's experience. Michael wasn't really scared of the animatronics. He made fun of Cece for being scared of them. So there are suddenly these giant nightmares. You've got the Freddy plush on the bed, which is similar to what Crying Child had. You have a Foxy plush that is like singled out, which is like the Foxy plush that Crying Child had. All these nightmares are represented as plushies. And like the big bad at the end is Nightmare Fredbear Nightmare, which is a twisted version of Fredbear, the animatronic that kills the bite victim. So
There is also, again, pointing out both a very pronounced normal jaw, but then also stomach teeth.
yeah, and the stomach teeth is
It's almost
Michael's
like someone
influence on
shoved
that.
in there.
In my opinion, it's Michael's influence on that. Whether it's because of Elizabeth or not, I don't know, but it's irrelevant. It's not what we're talking about today, chat. So don't worry about it.
Talk about Elizabeth.
I don't want to talk about Elizabeth yet. So,
Yeah, she's a whole
oh,
thing.
chat's like, oh, it's
Tell
so
her the whole
peak, it's so
thing.
peak. I haven't even like done like 60% of it yet. Cryo. Let me read this real quick. Sorry, hold on. Are you saying that all minigames are memories? Because if you are, then I'd have to ask when you think Happiest Day takes place. Happiest Day is a special case because the FNAF 3
Okay, no,
minigames.
Happiest Day isn't. Okay, wait, but Wizard.
Go ahead.
Understand. Listen when I say the finale of the novels was not the novels. The short stories was Jake like giving happy endings to all the bad memories that were trapped in the ball pit. And that's
Yes.
gotta be what Happiest Day is taking this repeating bad memory and making it a good one and giving it a happy ending.
Maybe. Yeah. I'll explain.
And to do that, you have to mess with the memory and like change it instead of just letting it go.
Excuse this. I just put in a little music because I didn't want to get boring.
I mean, as far as I could tell, that's what's going on in week before. I mean, the week before is even like with the one ending implied to be some type of text adventure game because it has a bunch of text adventure game stuff in it.
It's kind of
Like
complicated,
thinking
but
about it while he's writing it.
all right. Then I should turn other people up. You're right. Let me turn it up. All right. Don't go 3 layers deep as the Brazil ending. That is the connection that I haven't fully made because I haven't fully explored it. But let me explain this to you for the people in chat who don't know.
Oh, we got a meow from Inky.
Oh, let's go.
She just finished eating. 'Cause I got home late, so she got dinner late. And she was
Wolf, I'll
very
give you
mad
mod in
that
a
she
bit,
just finished.
but let me elaborate on what I'm talking about here. So, for me, the Happiest Day minigames are a bit of a special case, even though the connection that you just said is good. It's a valid connection, and it is important and right to my theory. But I think Happiest Day is more so of like a meta bridge, and it kind of belongs near the intersection with the real world, in the sense that all the minigames are memories, because Happiest Day is a memory of the bite victim's happiest day. You're just altering the memory to be a happy one. So it's not like all these are past events and you're seeing things that happened in the past. These are just events that are mirroring things that happened in the past. Words. And so, for Ruin, how this would work for Ruin is that when Cassie puts on the Vanny mask, which is the virtually assisted neural network integration, she is going into a virtual neural network. Now, what is a neural network? It's a brain! It's a brain! The brain is a spirit world. This is an integration that allows you to access the spirit world. At least that's what they want. That's what their goal is.
Or what they were trying to do with it.
It's what they're trying to do. But they haven't managed to access the spirit world yet. They've only managed to get to the flip side, which is why Cassie is able to literally fucking teleport in Ruin. There's portals in Ruin. You can walk through them. They're these big, white, glitchy portals that, like, glitch in and out of existence. You walk into them, you teleport to a different place, and Cassie goes, oh, what the freak was that? Because you're teleporting. It's the flip side. The flip side's defining feature, aside from the fact that it's a world between worlds, is that it allows you to teleport. Okay, that is the main detail here. That is like these are the only 2 times that this happens in the franchise. It's FNAF World and Ruin, is what I would say, if not for Into the Pit. So, B-dubs, I'll explain your question in a bit, but I'll explain Into the Pit first. So,
Oh my god.
Into the Pit is the same thing. Into the Pit is a kid from the real world going into a glitched object and appearing in the memory, a memory of the past, right? One thing, I don't bring this up in the video, sadly, but I will say, before Oswald accesses the memory, he falls through an endless, colorful, like, black void. It's like black, but surrounded with colors. He kind of sees the details of the ball pit, but it's kind of like blurry. He falls through it for 60 seconds, and after he's out of those 60 seconds, he appears on the reverse side of the world. He appears in the memory of 1985. He goes back in time from the 2000s all the way to 1985 and falls through a middle point world to get there, right?
So, I do want to add, now, we cannot use deleted or scrapped content as definitive evidence, especially with Into the Pit. However, the Into the Pit game was supposed to have OMC at one
Yes.
point.
That is a
Who
good
says, like,
point.
will you something or will you fall deeper into the pit?
Will you, I think it was will you rise or will you fall down into the pit? It was something like that.
Fall
That's
deeper
actually a
into
good
the-
point.
Yeah.
And the connection that I would make is that the way you find old man consequences is by going into an arcade minigame Into the Pit. And the way you find OMC in everything is by going into an 8-bit version of reality, kind of, right? In FNAF World, you go down into the flip side and you get to old man consequences if you go down 3 layers. And in Ultimate Custom Night, you have to click on old man consequences target thing when he's alone, and you go into his minigame. Let me drink some
Alone
water real
and
quick.
at AI1 for some reason.
Yeah. Hydration check, by the way, chat.
Heck yeah, hydration check. While we're hydration checking, so I mean, this obviously love it. Very, very similar to Arcade Theory.
Yes,
The-
it draws
the
Yeah,
from
I
it.
think
main-
that and Arcade Theory can exist as one.
Oh, the
where they're
video
both-
clarifies on it.
They're
They
just
go
using
hand in hand.
avenues
They
to
go hand in
represent
hand.
accessing
Yeah.
memories.
Yeah, the arcade games are specifically memories angle is like the addition, right? And so the
Yeah.
moment
And the flip
the
side
moment you
stuff.
brought it up, so you're to clarify, because I feel like chat, some people were asking, you're saying animatronica is the spirit world, and
part of
the
the spirit world, yeah.
glitchy bear in the blue void tunnel is the portal between them. Kind of like how in the finale of Stranger Things we find out that the upside
Yeah,
down is
the
actually
upside
just a
downs. Yes,
tunnel between
exactly,
dimensions.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is an example I was going to put in my video, but I decided not to because Stranger Things is
Oh
mid.
my god, the flip side is the
The
upside
perf-
down.
The perfect
Yeah.
way to see this.
I mean,
that-
I don't know what to tell you. Those are synonyms.
Let me like
yeah.
Let me,
They
like,
draw it on a
reorganize
whiteboard,
this.
and it's literally the perfect
look.
representation.
It's
of
like
the
it's
thing.
those
like
of you who know
now
Stranger Things
imagine
stuff.
okay, now imagine this Freddy
Here, I'll send a
Fazbear
picture for you to
Fanta
put on
is
stream.
our reality.
No, I just reorganized it. I'll actually, yeah, you can send it to me. That would be nice.
Will is
Yeah, give me
gay.
a sec.
And
That's
so
how the
for those
last
of
season
you
treated
aware of
us,
Stranger
right?
Things
Will and
things,
Mike are there.
you've got
Yeah.
the real world. You've got the upside down, which is this like portal into another freaking universe. And then they find out that there's another dimension called it's called like the core dimension X or what. I don't care. It's irrelevant. The finale.
You don't need to care.
Who cares?
And so
It was mid. Okay, Withered,
uh,
I sent it in the stream chat.
all right, thanks. I'll pull it up on stream just so. This is a perfect diagram. Only I had used. Because yeah, the video is done, chat. The video is done. I made the stream the day after I finished the video. You'll see it on March 31st, and TD will.
Why is there a
hopefully do
bunch of
stream.
epsilon markings?
All right. Look.
Don't worry about that.
Stranger Things, mid but irrelevant. Hang on. Let me just hide all these images. A good way. So, oh. Hang on. Where's the image I didn't hide? So, the way the Stranger Things world works is you've got Hawkins, which is like the real world, and you've got the Upside Down, and then you've got this Dimension X. Hawkins is the mirror between dimensions. That is, it's literally the exact thing we're talking about here. It's this, like, mystical portal between two worlds. Right? And so, I think that that's very kind of important to what we're talking about today. I was going to bring it up in the video, and it's kind of what I used. It was kind of like a brainwave that I had after kind of watching Stranger Things. And I'm like, wait, well, could this be true? Could this be a thing that was intentional? And it realizes... It realizes a missed potential, I think. That I think is, like, easily rectifiable, which is by having the flip side be this poor. Did I stop the music? I did.
What are you? You've got fed. Are you stupid? You
Yeah,
just
well,
ate.
Cry, you've got a
everyone
question.
has to
Fire
hide
away.
it.
haven't been
Monkey.
fed in days. You just ate.
Yeah, I can't hear them.
Mama,
I
she's
don't see the
starving.
music on my thing.
Also, by the way, Stranger Things finale was mid. You guys want to see a bad finale? I have seen some shit. I've
Okay.
seen some shit.
Cryo,
Supernatural.
let's answer your question. A big thing with the flip side is whatever happens out there has an effect in here. What do you think that's referring to in the case of FNAF World? What's the bad thing that happened? The bad thing that happened, since this is the Crying Child's part of the spirit, is his section. The bad thing that happened would be Crying Child's death, right? The timeline is kind of irrelevant for when FNAF World happens, because it is an event that is stuck in a time loop, kind of. And so
It's almost
this
like the crying
brain-
child is stuck in a time loop or something. That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
crazy.
Imagine if he was like
It's
a
almost
loop
like
victim
time
or
loops
something.
keep fucking happening in FNAF with ghosts
True.
and people.
I don't bring
know.
that up here, but that is important. So, the bad thing that would have happened out there in the real world is Crying Child dying. That data would have been communicated through the flip side and created his own section of the spirit world. Timeline of FNAF World does matter, I just think that it is a event trapped in stasis. Like all the memories in FNAF. They happen independently of time. But they are still relevant, and FNAF World, in my opinion, happens during the events of UCN, which is why you can see FNAF World characters in the UCN desk. I think this was kind of a retroactive addition made by Scott. I think originally it was more of a FNAF free thing. But the events of FNAF World are kind of split through space and time. Because there's like FNAF free setup imagery and whatever. Using Stranger Things does not fill me with confidence. It's just a parallel. Like Gibi ordained.
What?
Ordained?
Yeah, exactly.
I made
Yeah,
parallels legal.
Corey, that's a word.
Oh, I know, but that's like I've only ever heard of like an ordained minister.
No, that's like
I forgot
God
that it could be
ordained.
used
It's
on
it's like
own.
it's like he mandated. It's like he
Gibi
made it
declared
be.
you can
Well,
talk about
I know that because I
Frankenstein.
know what an ordained minister is.
Yay!
Oh, the reason the
Gibi
music
declared
stops
that
is
we
because
can
I set
bitch
the...
about with a Wuthering Heights movie.
What?
Oh, I've been. The hell?
All right.
Oh, don't get us started.
The music is way too loud. My bad, chat. So, oh, we said parallels. Sorry. So this is like the basic thesis. There's a lot more. There's a lot more ruin connections and so on. This is the basic connection, right? And this is the main part of the theory. Panel, can we get a X out of 10 score for the basic idea? I think that would be nice. And chat, you drop your out of 10 scores too, please. I'd like to know. Starting with Connie.
So,
Forgive me.
What?
You drop your out of 10 score for the stuff I've said so far. Be honest, that's what's important here. Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you like what we're saying here?
I don't like rating things.
It's okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Gibi.
Wait, are we doing
Okay.
that now?
Because for
Yeah.
most things I like, I have to say 9 out of 10. Because if
out
I
of
say
10
10 out
too,
of 10,
okay.
then it sounds like I'm lying, and if I say it's 8 out of 10, then I sound like a bitch.
Gibi.
Okay, so when I made my arcade theory video, I spent the first half of it saying, okay, here's arcade theory, and the second half I said, and now here's me wildly speculating on what a timeline might look like if this is true. And that's where all of the Henry made the games to communicate with Cassidy stuff came in.
Yeah.
From day one, I've been like, I think arcade theory is important. I don't know what it means.
To be fair, Gibi, is that a lot of the video games are Charlie focused or puppet focused. Whether you are playing as the puppet or the puppet is a major player, but an NPC, a lot of them are puppet based. I mean, in
Very,
FNAF,
very
I mean, I
true.
think all 3 of them in FNAF 2 are puppet based. I mean,
No,
obviously, but even
there's-
afterwards.
There's one.
Foxy
There's 4.
Go Go Go.
The Foxy
Yeah.
Go 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 one isn't.
That's right.
Yes.
Foxy Go
That's
Go is
because
only
it's
one
based
that
on the
doesn't have
MCI, and that's an event where the puppet may not have been fully present. Early
But the
87.
point is that stopping and saying, what if instead of Henry making them, which is not something I actually believe, it was just like the best guess at the time. What if they are created by the existence of memory? So something happens and it echoes into the flip side. Like that's always been arcade theory. But the idea that each one correlates to a memory, because in the FNAF world map it kind of looks like a brain, that is quite cool. And it makes me
And
start
there's
thinking,
there's the idea that that I've stated, which is a lot of it because of the arcade games of like, oh well, don't if the arcade games are staying on too long, yada yada yada, and then like the arcade games in the Pizzaplex like getting weird and glitchy, and those are the ones that stayed on forever, is that it very much could be almost maybe less intentional and more of like some type of leakage, and it's using whatever a lot of the sprites and stuff and games are stuff that's already there. Like, again, like Foxy Go 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 was probably some type of arcade mini game or whatever that just got, kind of
Corrupted.
messed around with memory wise because it
Hacked.
fit really well.
100%.
Spirit hacked.
Yeah, these machines, like, we know the Midnight Motorist machine exists, and it existed all the way back in the 80s. So that could also be a corrupted memory from William's point of view. Let me read Cryo's point of view. 7 out of 10, I like where it's going, but there's definitely some things that I disagree with on a fundamental level. I can't imagine that Cece's death is the quote-unquote bad thing if FNAF World happens so. I don't really go in depth on what the bad thing is, because I don't think it's relevant. I do think the bad thing is Cece's
There's
death.
a lot of bad things that happen in
Oh,
Cassidy's life.
absolutely.
It could be any of them.
Oh, yeah, we're going Cassidy victim? Yeah.
Cassidy Afton, yeah.
Cassidy Afton's life is only bad things.
True.
Nothing good ever happened.
Chat, in this video,
excuse you,
I'm going
one
from
time- One
Also-
time he watched TV with his siblings, and he was a little bit happy.
That was his happiest day.
Yeah.
by
Not
the
a
way-
happy
What that FNAF
beginning,
ending is about. FNAF
not a
FNAF
happy
World
ending,
is
and
about.
very few happy things happen in the middle. That's the story of Cassidy Afton.
You could
Yeah.
say that it was some kind of
Woo!
series. A series of never-ending,
Like-
unfortunate events.
You would think you would think
might
you
think
no.
that
Here's the
3
thing: you would
children
think
would
that 3
lead
children would lead
pleasant
pleasant lives.
But that's
That's not how the Aftons go.
Yeah.
When will they put that on Spotify so I can put it on my Michael Afton playlist for real?
Never.
You know,
The
Matt
Spotify
Pat
sucks.
did a cover.
No, it
of,
does. I
the theme
solely
song.
use it to share playlists.
Chat, so this image here is what you get if you go into the 5th sublayer. If you go in the lake in Old Man Consequences Bing. This is like the final connecting point to reality. This is like the final connection, kind of. The final link. Why is it the final link? Because this is the final, most shut away memory the crying child had. It was his happiest day, or his second happiest day, because this was his happiest day, the birthday cake. Right. So for him, this means a lot. And that's all it takes. And after you go through this, the game crashes, and you're back in reality. Same thing that happens in UCN. And actually,
I'm
I think I'm
sorry,
going to
he has
show you what happens in
opinions.
UCN. I think that's going to be an interesting thought experiment. Let me
Yeah,
show
I've
you.
talked about and there's another theory that is more physical when it comes to the what because in FNAF World, like you go through the Red Lake, and the ending you get there is called Happiest Day, and then in UCN, the only way to leave is to go through the lake, and it closes the game. Like there's something about entering the lake brings about like moving on, Happiest Day, getting to the.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you what happens if you do the old man consequences thing in FNAF World, and I want you to think about this, okay? Needs to be
I've
set to
thought about
1.
it.
Am I streaming to you still, or is the stream over? Do you need this? You guys know this by heart.
I've only been yeah.
I
I've
know it. I
watched
know it by
on
heart
stream.
because of the other thing I was talking about.
I'll stream it to you anyway.
Okay.
What are we
let me-
talking about?
We're gonna do
This is
the old
also
man
where you can hear
consequences thing.
William
And
screaming like a bitch.
Oh, yeah, Old Man Consequences. Yay.
also, the William screaming like a bitch thing is relevant because it's his memory, his voice going for the spirit
Gasp.
world.
Gasp.
All right, now we wait like 50 fucking years for old man consequences to show up because it has to be on 1.
He had maybe put it on 1 just to torment us. It's like you gotta wait.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
wait.
it's where I belong. This room was made for me.
I don't
This
have Ultimate
room-
Custom
this
Night,
room was made
but
for
if I
me.
did, I think what I would do is I would, like, train myself with each animatronic slowly going from 1 to 20 solo, and then slowly build it all up until I can do 50-20 mode in my goddamn sleep.
I'm gonna be so honest. When you said I don't have Ultimate Custom Night, I thought you meant like you weren't trapped in Ultimate Custom Night.
Yes.
You're like,
So
no,
she is.
I don't have an Ultimate Custom Night. I'm
Yeah, it's
No,
actually
she is.
normal.
Yeah, common
tortured."
misconception. She is trapped in Ultimate Custom Night.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called retail.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Chad, we're at 320 viewers and only 124 likes? What is this? Everyone like the stream
What?
and spam mirror. Okay? This is imperative. Spam
Oh, I know
mirror
about mirrors. We've talked about
right
mirrors.
now. Because mirror theory is where it's at, baby. He dreads shivers
Mirror
when the
theory
real
covers
Withered
a
Circle
lot.
opens his
It's
mouth.
mostly a lot of things are mirrored from Happiest Day to the party rooms, which may or may not be a coincidence.
500
Thank you for
death
spelling mirror correctly, Juan Potatoes.
Mirror. I'm gonna look at my mirror, man.
Stop.
Mirror.
Actually, no. Actually, I love that accent and think you should do it more. But it is painful when it's just sprung on me.
You gotta
sorry.
say something first.
Yeah, I've got to like warn you. White guy, go.
Mirror, look at me. I'm looking in a mirror. Right.
What the f...
Me, every time I have to say horror, like I really
Yeah.
gotta emphasize that extra.
Horror mirror.
OMC,
horror.
where are you? Oh, I don't like saying horror, and I don't like saying security breach. Or animatronic. It's painful. I have to like... Yes!
Okay, well, horror because it sounds like I'm saying
Whoa.
I'm calling someone a bad word.
Yay!
What's happening?
Yay!
I'm glitching through the flip side. This
I'm
is what
falling
happens...
into the pit.
Yo!
Oh, and in
What could
FNAF World,
possibly be
this is what
happening right
happens
now?
after you go into OMC's lake. In UCN, it happens
This is so
before you enter
unexpected.
his. It's 2 opposite sides of the lake. Cryo just feeds into your theory. So if you
Oh,
speed
you're
up the
saying
audio in the
in
background,
that instead you're exiting the lake.
if you speed up the background audio, it's William screaming like a bitch. Let's see what OMC has to say.
Yeah, it's William screaming.
Yeah!
Come and sit with me a while. Where's my cursor? Oh, it's just enter. Leave the demon to his demons. Rest your own soul. There is nothing else.
You know, have we considered that Old Man Consequences is just Kinger?
Shut up.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh! Oh my! What happened?
Yay!
The game
Oh
crashed.
my goodness, what could have happened?
Oh,
What could have
gee.
possibly occurred?
What a surprise.
That is the connection between the real world and the spirit world being made. And you exit the spirit world. Rest your own soul. You're leaving the spirit world. That's it.
Mhm.
You're gone. That's it.
Well,
You're
and
gone.
again, in FNAF World, when you exit through the lake, you get to Happiest Day.
Exactly. Yeah. The lake is an exit to reality, kind of. It's a way out, the way I see it. So if reality is the top, and fiction, the spirits, I guess, is the bottom. The flip side is the middle. The OMC lake is
Uh-huh.
like the convenient right, where you can kind of like
Okay,
go
no,
and just
I
float
get it,
away.
I get it. The flip side, no, I get it. The spirit world is the big spoon, and the flip side is the middle spoon, and then the real world is
Corey,
the,
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
little spoon.
No, I see the vision. All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cryo, I know, let me bring this up to chat, that doing this in UCN gives you the achievement for doing it in FNAF World. And we were talking about this earlier in the chat. It's 100% important. I agree with you, Cryo. I'm not sure exactly why. Oh yeah, and Fazan just posted a video. I can probably pull this up on stream without doxing myself.
Yay!
I have 20 plus notifications. I'm scared. I'm not leaking any personal information on my Google Chrome? No. Alright, let's do it.
Leak your home address.
Yum yum.
Me jumping at me jumping into the ocean. It's not far.
Alright, Fazan wanted us to see this video, so let's do it. Let me share it to you.
Yay, sharing.
Sharing is caring, guys.
I love
Watching it, I'm
sharing.
watching it.
Which is why you should all share a mirror in the comments and like stream. So these are parallels here. It's a bear in Curse of Dreadbear in a red lake under the sky, walking out of a lake, right? Which is what's going on in OMC. It's the same thing. Him walking around and exploring. This is just like B-roll footage. And he walks out of the lake, which mirrors him getting into the lake in UCN, right? Fazan, thanks for sharing this, by the way. This is really interesting. Note that
Fazan's
one of...
been
So, the VR kind of world that we're seeing is... The VR is like a weird spot between reality and the spirit world. It's complicated to place. But what I want you to understand is that the VR world is an attempt to break into the spirit world. And people are asking, oh no, this makes no sense. Why would William do that? I'm just saying my entire video here. It's okay.
no. Here's my one thing about FNAF theorizing. It's a pretty solid rule. Never ask why did William do that. You'll never
Oh no,
get
I
the
want to
answer.
clear this up anyway because there's actually a reason, like evidence.
Aw, Stu, she wants a motive. You're never gonna
So-
get motive.
Think about it. In the FNAF novels, William goes into the memories of the MCI kids, he alters them, and makes them think he's his friend. In Fazbear Frights, William is capable of accessing memories and changing, like, the behaviors and ideas of spirits. In the FNAF movie, William can influence the MCI, and he can make them do things that they don't want to do and put them under a false sense of security. He can do this in all the continuities. So why can't he do it in the games? Because he has done it in the games. And it's his
Okay,
attempt
again,
to break
I have
into the spirit world.
I don't know if I want to go fully into it because there's a lot, but it is. I think it's very implied in the week before that the animatronics are under his control in the week before. Mostly, they're the two reasons. One, day for maintenance. Enough said. Two, multiple of the endings where they escape, they immediately do a line. Specifically, one of them, they do a line hitting every house until getting to Ralph and Coppelia's to go after Coppelia, which is exactly what they do in the
Twisted Ones.
Twisted
Those
ones.
Twisted ones.
in the
They-
Twisted
they
Ones
draw a
when
line to
exactly
Charlie.
under William's control.
Yeah.
Dude, when I first read that, I lost my mind. I love the Twisted Ones.
And I don't see any reason for them to want to specifically kill Coppelia if they're not under William's control.
So, there's actually a lot more evidence that I haven't brought up and that I won't because I really want you to see this video. I know that the amount of people that are watching the stream are only a small fraction of the people who will watch this video because this video will blow up if I play my cards right, this video will do really good.
My mango is
I'm
to
confident
blow
it will
up
do good.
and they act like I don't know no.
So, I really want you guys to watch this video. I've put in like 3 months of work into it. It is very well edited. The best edited video I've ever made. All edited by me. This is levels of quality that I have not done before. I've learned a lot of tricks to make it as good as it is now. It's just such a good state. I'm very, very proud of it. And yeah. Chat, one last mirror spam if you're gonna
Hold
watch
on.
the video, or if you think
Hold
you're gonna
on.
watch the video. Irrelevant.
Hold on, a
Mirror.
closing. Oh my god.
What's up?
You okay?
You might have done the impossible withered circle because your theory, out of everything, the only
Oh,
thing
no.
that has made Return to the Pit make a little more goddamn sense. Shockingly.
Oh,
What?
we're not getting into
Because
that.
because to do this shit, he has to go into an 8-bit world. And for some reason, everything's 8-bit, and he doesn't know why.
Good damn point. That's a damn good point.
And they probably
Oh,
were
no.
doing that because Scott was like, I don't know, something to do with that. And they were like, okay. Sure, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Some of the things I brought up on the stream aren't brought up in the video, but... Oh, hey, Glitch. Glitch, it's already like
Oh, no.
9 a.m. for you. How are you doing? Top of the morning.
9 a.m. for me.
Morning.
It's actually 11 a.m. You gotta get it right.
Oh,
Morning.
Whoa. Sorry. So, yeah. You missed everything. Sorry.
You have to catch
So-
up.
Yeah,
with that.
I've been watching the stream.
We'll have
Okay, good.
we'll have to
thanks.
explain the whole thing again.
Alright, chat, let's do it. Another hour.
All right, chat. Let's do this
Another round.
one last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So, Cryo. I'm actually very surprised by your lenience in accepting this. And the questions you made are very good, and thank you for them. You asked about the identity of OMC. That... I keep saying
Who
this,
cares?
oh, it's irrelevant, oh, it's irrelevant. And, like, I don't want to be like, oh, it doesn't matter because it doesn't fit my theory. That's not why. The reason it doesn't matter is because this theory is not about that. Because this theory isn't the complete FNAF 4 timeline. It's a way to solve the complete FNAF 4 timeline. And solving the complete FNAF 4 timeline using mirror theory is my next big video after this one. That is my complete FNAF 4 timeline. This is the setup. This is the introduction. This is the prelude. Then, the stuff that we can do with mirror theory after that is insane. Oh, this reminds me. I didn't bring up the biggest point of mirror theory. I didn't bring up the biggest thing it solves. And I won't bring it up, because I want you to watch the video. Let's just say one
You're
thing.
gonna have to tell us in the voice chat though after you end stream,
Burn Trap,
or else I'll go to bed and have
Glitchtrap,
nightmares.
The Mimic, Afton, Security Breach, Ruin, Help Wanted 2, all of that solved by mirror theory. And that's all I'm
Yes.
gonna say,
Ah.
because I don't want to spoil everything. I want you to watch this video, okay? It would mean a lot to me if you watch this video. This is like really, really important. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna be away when the video goes live, but if all goes well, TD will do a stream on the 31st, and we'll lead you guys to the video, and I'll be on that stream, yapping
Oh,
about
awesome.
the theory.
We just gotta make
I
sure
haven't
his
agreed.
motherboard doesn't
I haven't
die.
agreed with him on this yet, but I talked to him a little bit about it, but he was kind of in the process
Force
of
him.
losing his motherboard, so TD's probably not going live today, and if he is, it's gonna crash because his PC is cooked still. I don't think he's fixed
Corey,
it yet.
have you do you know about what happened yesterday with TD's stream?
No.
I think you would love to hear this story. I think you would legitimately
Okay,
We should all
love
send
Can
a
I
certain
narrate
Bowser
as the main
gift into
character?
his-
Oh,
As
did
the
he
main,
finally go
as the
on
main character
stream?
alongside Fredden, can I narrate?
Yes, because they were there.
It was a dark and stormy night. Okay, so what happened was we were on TD stream, and me and Fredden are the worst people to have on a stream at the same time. Independently, we're okay. Fredden isn't okay. He's too funny. And anyway,
True.
together, since we're so brain rotted, we ended up just yapping the whole stream and being idiots. And at one point, Fred made a reference to the Bowser fart gif. And I was the only one in the call who knew what the Bowser fart gif was. And so
Please
I
send.
did. I will. And so I did like the
I knew
MP3
you were
sound.
gonna-
I feel like I know what you're
narrated
talking
it.
about, but I want to be sure.
And we started laughing about it, talked about it for 10 minutes, and eventually chat caught onto what we were talking about. And someone sent a super chat comparing Shatter Victim to Bowser Fart, saying that the Bite Victim was like Bowser Fart, that he was being filled up with souls and eventually exploded and shattered. After that super chat, the stream crashed, and it wasn't because TD's power went out, it's because his motherboard exploded. His motherboard
It
fried.
got too many. His motherboard had too many spirits in it.
Yeah, it was just dead.
Shattered.
It just Bowser farted its way out of existence. And in the moment, this
No,
was
it-
so
And
hilarious.
that, you know that
It's just
fart
insane.
reverb with reverb sound effect.
Yup.
No, and Corey, I don't think you understand. It was like the second they got that like Bowser gif on screen, his computer completely died.
It just exploded.
And so
That's
for,
it,
like-
done.
for
And
like
then me-
2
yeah.
straight hours
Yeah,
last
Cryo,
night.
me and Fred were
we-
just giggling the whole time. Just giggling about Bowser
Oh,
fart.
yeah.
And just... the
Oh,
stream
dude, there
went-
is
Bowser fart
absolutely
killed
people
TD.
Where it's like, it's crazy how
we
like
laughed so hard.
hanging
You have
out
no
with
idea.
some people makes you smarter, and hanging out with other people makes you actually dumber.
Yeah, and then the Fred and Stream spin-off happened, where we went live on Fred's channel with a thumbnail with just Bowser in the middle. We spent 1 hour and a half giggling. Gibi said some choice words.
Oh my god.
It's okay, guys, don't worry. Gibi was really funny. We had a lot of fun.
TD had to come on and confirm he
Still
didn't
haven't
get
sent the
killed
gift.
by the Bowser fart.
Yeah, but yeah, now we're just joking about Bowser fart and will for the observable future. Let me swap to the desk scene since you're not really seeing anything. Up. Oh yeah, true. That was one of the comments. Yeah. Yeah, Bowser victim. Wither chilled on the fan cam. The fan cam. Hang on. Chat, I'll show you the fan cam. I made a bunch of edits of like TD getting murdered by Bowser. Let me show you what's the best one. Which one should I show? I have several. Oh, let me show you the Incredibles hype edit. Hang on. Oh, I understand. You're unmuted now. Talk. Just to make sure.
Yay, we're back.
Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I just swapped the scenes and I hadn't updated that. Let me put in the fan cam. I don't want to spend too long on this because I want to cap this off as an actual serious stream, but whatever. Okay, TD Bowser.
I want
That
this to
works.
be a serious stream.
Right now, the stream now. But this is like the parody of those like hype edits. Oh, this is what's wrong. Of those hype edits, and it's just Bowser murking TD. And then I made a heartfelt. I'm gonna get copyright strike if I play that one, but that's okay. Actually, I won't because I want to keep my
Okay,
money.
wait, replace the music with Misty's Goodbye for Pokemon. It works every time. It's a really fun song to play.
Chat, I'm glad you appreciate that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like, who somehow only watch me and not T-Dreads, that's, like, ridiculous. But I hope you understand. This was hilarious in a moment. So, I'm not gonna keep stream going for long. I'm gonna end soon.
That's such a hard thing to say.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad that so many people came and so many people liked it. I'm glad that you guys liked it. Fazan gave it an 8, and Cryo gave it a 7, which is high praise. So I'm really happy with today's stream, and I'm just gonna ask that you watch the video in 6 days when it goes live, because I mean, yeah, it's just do the TADC one. Oh yeah, I don't have that downloaded, but FNAFy Clavis Key made a great meme video. I might put it in my Discord server, which you should join, by the way. So yeah,
Clavis Key makes such good videos.
everyone, this is the only theory I've given above a 5 all year, and that is not a joke. Thank you, Cryo. You're the pickiest FNAF theorist ever. That is very high praise coming from you. I appreciate it. Oh, everyone, watch
I was
Cryonide's
gonna make
FNAF
a
all
joke
video.
like none of me and Connie's theories, but we haven't posted a theory yet this year. I'm staring at Connie incredibly intently with very big eyes.
Working on it.
So, chat,
If we could
Working
manage
on
to get
Everyone-
the musical sequence done.
everyone, I want all of you in chat to spam one word, and that word is solved, okay? One word, solved. That's it. Spam solved. Let's end the stream off with a
Saul
bang
Goodman?
and not
Chat,
Bowser
spam Saul
fart.
Goodman.
Solved. Not Saul Goodman.
Better call him.
Yeah. I mean, we went at about 350 people today. That's really good numbers.
Let's
like, at this
go.
time during the week, that's great. Like, that's like good Wizard Circle numbers and bad TD numbers. But hey, it's all about perspective. It's all about how you reflect on things, isn't it? Speaking of how you reflect on things, the video also talked about the survival logbook for a little bit, so that's cool. So yeah.
Sorry, I
Chat.
missed the entire last half.
Oh, it's okay.
Unfortunate.
You should rewatch the VOD though.
You were here in spirit and in the chat.
You were here in Vengeful Spirit.
And in Bowser.
Yeah.
So yeah. Chat,
Yo, he was
watch-
here in Bowser? That's crazy.
watch the stream, the video on the 31st. It goes like way more in depth. There's so much more there that I didn't talk about today. It's the best video I've ever made,
hyped.
and I think this is gonna be the FNAF theory of the year. Not to like toot my own horn or anything.
Yippee.
So yeah. Thanks a lot. Let's all commemorate with our signature outro song. And a 1 and a
Andrew
2.
is the one.
Bye bye.
Andrew
Doop
is the
ba-doop
one.
ba-doo.
Hard thing
Andrew,
to
Freaking toy
say.
spank
Andrew,
of
Andrew is the
William.
one.
We've got to go.